How you doing, guys? It's Big Mac Dance School here. I'm in a position now where I've finished the first part of my New Year painting challenge, and that was the Void Weaver slash Star Weaver. So it's in front of you. Yesterday I magnetised the base. Since my last video, I've put a little wash in. It was like a mixture of Null Oil and the green wash. Can't remember the name of it. But yeah, from the green shade from Citadel. So I put a little pin wash in basically. It's hard to see, the light's a bit harsh, but trust me, it's in there. Yeah, so magnetise the base. I put a highlight on all the gold of Roomfang steel, I think it is. And yeah, I've finished the canopy and everything, as you can see. So I've just painted the outside of the canopy grey, the structure of the canopy, and then the little rune on the glass. I've painted that in a red. The guy inside, half of his mask is gold, and the other half is white. But as I said, the light is a little bit harsh in this video for some reason. So let's get this moved out of the way anyway, and I'll talk about what I'm going to do next, or what else I've been working on. So here is the solitaire I'm working on. I'm just at the minute, I'll bring it close to the camera so you can see it. I'm working on him with blue tack, just before I go in with green stuff. Just reposition myself a little. Yeah, so working on her at the minute with blue tack before I go in with green stuff, in order to try and get an idea of where I need to fill and how I need to fill. And I'm pretty satisfied that the pose works. She's twisted right back, but I kind of like that. It's like she's leaping off this spike here, and then she's going to spiral through the air, if you get me, into a combat. The right hand, or the left hand rather, I'll be chopping off this hand because it's a right hand, and then replacing it with the left hand. I found one from a bits box that I think will work, but it might be a little bit big. Looks like it's a human hand. And it's like probably off a really old miniature, so it's a little bit bigger than the Harlequin hands, but it's not, not that big that it's going to be too noticeable, I don't think. Yeah, I'll show you that from the other side as well, the arm there, because as I said, it is a left arm. So I think it looks okay. Once we swap the hand over, just cover up the hand, and then it's hard to show you anyway, but yeah, I think it looks absolutely fine, that arm there. It just, kind of fits into place nicely, despite the fact that it's on the wrong side of the body. And then, of course, once I've worked the green stuff in and everything, I think for painting purposes, I'll leave the cloak off when I start painting it, or the bottom half of the greatcoat is going to form. And then I'll add it on once I've painted the legs and everything, So it's a nice little thing there. The base, I'll file down this base and put it on a circular base, probably a 32mm one, because it is a pretty tough character, the solitaire. So then moving on from that, what else I've been working on is this, one of the Void Weavers that I purchased off eBay. Let's get that to refocus. So you can see the paint job on it there. It's, it's pretty simple paint job. The weapons and everything were all glued into position. So what I've done, I've clipped the weapons off. And this, at the minute, is just in with a pin. But what I've done, I've put a magnet in the top there, so I can magnetise the shuriken cannon on the front if I want to use it as a Star Weaver. This is the one that was the Void Weaver. So I can now move the shuriken cannon to the front if I want, or have it on the back and have the prismatic cannon on the front to make the Void Weaver. There was no haywire cannon in there, unfortunately, so I don't have that option with this one like I do on the one that I've already painted. Yeah, so this is going to go grey undercoat, and then fade in probably the white from the front again and black from the back. I might reverse it just to change it up a bit. And then rather than the Sotek green on this one, I'm thinking maybe of going with reds, so red at the back and then fading into a deep red. Sorry, pink at the back or an orange at the back probably. Yeah, I think maybe an orange at the back, and then fading into the white at the front where you get a deep red, like a corn red at the front maybe, and in the middle like a nice a nice bright red like this one, you know, on the couch here. Yeah, so that's what my plans are. This wasn't going to form part of my New Year painting challenge. It was just going to be the single void weaver and the solitaire. But, you know, plans change. This one was the first one I magnetised. Did this one as like a test miniature. Just snipped the top off. It was this flying base was glued in, so I snipped the top off, glued the magnet on there, and then nice and simple at the back of the shuriken cannon there, glued a magnet in there. Yeah, so that's everything, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you on the battlefield.